didn't you fire it again? Because at that point, I didn't feel a threat to me. Yes, please. What was the vehicle doing at that point? Dancing the fucking Charleston. God, could you picture me like, really? Now, you guys, you think this is bad? You should picture what I really do when I'm testifying in court along these lines. Oh my God, when they say stupid shit. Did you really pass law school? Okay. The vehicle was going northwardly, northeast kind of. It crashed into something by the fuel pump. I think it was something concrete and came to a rest after it hit a pole. When you saw it, could you see Hernandez's vehicle? Could not. When was it that you saw Hernandez lay down in the car? While I was shooting. Where was the vehicle? Somewhere in front of me. Me and the officer. Mr. Miller, you want to make that call? Now, after the shooting, what did you do? I'm sorry. After you did the maneuver to fix your weapon for me and Jeff, I brought my weapon, indicating inverted right side up continuing vehicle. Now, what did you do actually to get the weapon to work? Inverted the gun upside down, pulled the slide back, let it slam home. I believe twice. Because I know how to fucking... And see, that's... And if they ask me, well, how can you be so positive what you did there? Because that's what I train over and over and do. If my gun jams, I invert it and rack it twice. Mm-hmm. That's what I practice, so I have no doubt that that's what I did. That's my natural instinct. That's where training is important, because that's how you can testify that shit. When you're not sure if the car was moving and stuff, but you can be so positive. Yeah, because I practiced this a million times.
Yeah.
Based on what you did there, did you have an understanding as to why the gun jammed? All I remember is seeing a shell casing causing the gun to jam. I limp-wristed it to the situation. And the shell casing ejected, then when you slid, when you pulled the slide back and forth. When I did the maneuver to clear it, yes. That's what the maneuver's for. Do you really pee standing up, mister? Now what kind of gun is that? 6-hour P226. How long have you had that weapon? Or how long did you have that weapon at this time? As long as I have been on the department. And you had fired that not in the line of duty except on the range up to that point. Is that correct? Correct. Now when you fired it at the range, did you have an occasion to observe how shells were discharged from the weapon? It's a semi-automatic, right? Correct. Did you have an occasion to observe how the shells were discharged from the weapon? In what direction? Mr. Miller. From his weapon? Mr. Smith. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck they turned, but then having some sex on the side. From your weapon. Question. From your weapon? Not from my gun. What do you mean, not from your gun? I have seen other people shooting 6 weapons, not my personal weapon. Because I don't see my own shell casing, Jack. See? You getting that?
Yeah, I got clipped in the face by your...
Oh, I can't watch other videos. It's cool. You see... You fired your personal weapon, correct? Correct. And you've observed how the shells are ejected from your weapon. When I'm shooting my gun, I don't. I can't see the shells being ejected. Is he not? You shot him today. Did you guys see your own shells coming out? So when you're behind them, you see them.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the face.
Have you ever had an occasion to observe where all the shells land after you're shooting? No. There's fucking shells everywhere. Whether they land to the left or to the right, I have never actually really paid attention to it. I just shoot the fucking gun. Yeah. Have you observed other people firing the same kind of weapon as yours? Yes. Have you observed in what direction the shells get ejected? Yes. In what ejected? The other 6 I've seen, they appeared to me to be ejecting basically up and over the shoulder to the rear, which they usually kind of up and over this way. And then it's designed that way to up and clear. Mm-hmm. Over the right shoulder to the rear when you're holding the gun directly in front of you. If it's right-handed, yes. Is that just a 6-hour that you've seen in the particular model that you have? I believe it is the same model I have. What the fuck? Mr. Miller. Sigsaur, 2 words.
No,
By
it's
Mr.
not saying
Smith.
funny.
I guess I had to clarify the spelling. Now, while you were at the scene with Hernandez, did you at any time take any notes or write anything down about what it was being said? We're fighting and shooting, not stop!
Wait, gotta take notes.
And I'm like, really, dude? No. You didn't write his date of birth or name or anything on a piece of paper like that?
Wait, when were you born?
I don't remember if I wrote anything down or not. Do you still have? Do you have the notepad that you kept while you were in the patrol car at the time? No. So you wouldn't have anything like that left or still in existence? No. If you did write something? No. All right. In your recollection, or is it that you don't have a recollection, whether you wrote something or you don't think you wrote something?
What?
I don't remember if I did or not.
Okay.
Do you make it as part of your practice to write things down as you're talking to people during a traffic stop? Generally, the only thing I may write down on a traffic stop would be the name and date of birth. And did you write that down to your recollection? I don't remember whether you did or not. Do you ever start filling out a citation on your hands? No. Do you have a citation pad in your hand during the incident? Did I ever say I did? No, I did not.
Comes out when he's drunk.
Now, what do you do then after what you've told me already about pulling the slide back and forth to DJ on the weapon? What happens?